Hello. Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yay! You can hear me now. Boy.
Is my stream just way behind? Are you live on it?
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, there you are. I think it's just way behind.
Alrighty.
Which isn't that big a deal because I'm not normally watching it.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let me see. I think that is okay. Let me. Alright. I think we're good, everybody. Hi.
Yay!
We are here. And you see a little bit of holiday. This is our 3 holiday streams, well, for the month of December, because today, of course, is Wednesday, December the 4th, and we will have a wonderful stream, of course, December 11th and 18th, but then we will be on vacation for the following Wednesday, which is Christmas Day. So, no
Wait,
offense.
so how many more weeks do we have?
2 more after this week.
2 more after this. Okay, cool.
2 more after this week, and then we won't see you.
That's what I was guessing.
Until the new year, because I'm not going to stream, on Christmas Day. And I'm not going to stream on January the 1st.
Right, so yeah, cool.
Yeah, so then we will stream everybody again next week on the 11th, the following week on the 18th, but then we will not be streaming for December 25th or January 1st, and we will be back in 2025 on January the 8th. Woo!
The year was so short and yet so long.
Yes. And so I'm kind of fighting with my. I think that might be as good as it gets. I'm kind of fighting with my ring light. But
the lighting seems good to me, but I don't know. What do you think, chat?
Yeah, I think because I have the glares in my glasses, but there's really nothing I can do about it because I have to wear my red glasses. You know.
You got to be able to see. It's important.
Yes.
You can't read text if you can't see it.
This is true. This is very, very true. So, yay. All right. How exciting. All right. Well, everybody, we'll go to gameplay.
Yeah, let's get in there.
All right. Let me go to... Okay, I'm in gameplay there. All right. How exciting. I didn't even introduce.
Yeah, you didn't do your thing. You got to do the thing.
I know. 1 second. It is now Wednesday, 7 p.m., and time for Nana to play her games. Welcome to NanaCritter, where a nerdy grandma, aka NanaCritter, plays video games. We are now in season 4. Woo! And we are playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. What will happen tonight? Dun dun dun.
We're on the 5th case.
Wait. Edgeworth. Will Edgeworth continue to steal the thunder of Phoenix for all the objections?
I mean, maybe.
Will Angel Star keep being quite as weird as she is?
I don't think she gets to be on stand anymore.
Oh, okay. So we might have.
Not that she won't show up at all, but I think she's done testifying.
Yeah, she is quite the character, and
she probably won't stop being weird if she shows up again. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and small spoiler for you. Even. If she shows up again, she won't be any less weird.
All right, I can't say I'm surprised. All right. Okay, so should we start? All right.
Yeah. Exciting.
Oh no, she looks so sad.
Oh yeah, she looks sad.
February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Mr. Wright?
Yeah, Bob. Huh? What?
Are trials always like this with you?
I'm not quite sure what you're insinuating, but not
Well,
liking...
let me be more specific. Like, you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake, about to reach the surface.
Are you trying to say I'm a
Hey, I haven't finished. This is a metaphor. You gotta let me finish.
Are you saying I'm a bottom dweller? Is this
you gotta let me finish. You're swimming up, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
So now you're saying I'm drowning? Is this...
I don't think you're actually understanding my metaphor.
Well, it's how things are pretty much. Okay?
I don't usually use metaphors because they're not very scientific, and you're making me feel really self-conscious about it.
This is just...
Maybe I should never use them again.
Well, this is pretty much how I be.
Oh, okay.
Except today we're swimming kind of in quicksand, you know, so...
Oh, you changed the metaphor a little bit.
Yeah. So, what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
So, this is where we turn this trial around, right?
Yep.
Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth.
Insignificant? No. Tiny piece of cloth? Yes. I'm the one who's starting to feel, though, tiny and insignificant. And see, I can't even say it. All right. I am starting to feel insignificant, to tell the truth.
Hola, partner.
This day couldn't get worse.
Oh, his music. They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least.
Officer Marshall!
Thought I'd come take a look-see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late.
I really can't fathom, Marshall, how you were on the police force dressed like that on a daily basis, and they're like, okay. Like, if I decided to wear, like, a clown outfit and juggle, would that be okay? I mean, I
think you should do whatever's in your heart, sir. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory.
Oh, Marshall, I wasn't expecting that. That was good. Okay. Oh, no! No! No, not the knife!
You hate the knife.
I hate the knife. I hate the knife.
That's you.
That hard to slip out, huh? Like, what's going on over there anyway? And please stop shaving in front of me, sir. See, now I think you're contagious because I'm starting to slip into your lingo. You pulled me into your weird Western world, and this
so
is
suggestible.
Yeah, I mean, this is supposed to be a court of law.
What happened to being a clown?
All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge, and you know you're pulling out this. Okay.
Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre?
Well, when they
You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example.
It was... Okay. It wasn't the muffler itself that is the item of interest, but okay.
Officer Marshall, the whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves.
Yeah, Emma, thank you. Yeah, I mean, like...
She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
Yeah.
You don't say. Now don't that just beat all?
No! No!
You have to get over it.
It's the whiskers and everything. It's like too visceral. It won't.
Huh?
I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time.
You know,
I'm being evocative, not creepy.
Okay.
I gotta clarify for you. I felt you jumping the gun on that one.
Okay, that's fair, Marshall.
I saw it that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? At the awards ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth seen it too, I'd reckon.
So I wonder how Star knew about the muffler. So what does that even mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So Miss Star wasn't mistaken?
But that begs the question, how did Miss Star know about the scarf? Was she at the award ceremony?
I don't personally remember how everything shakes down, but it seems like she wears it regular. Like, I feel like her normal character sprite has it. Feels like it's a regular affect of hers. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns.
Thank you, Cowboy Bob.
And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell.
Hug, I have a bad feeling about this. This isn't gonna be good.
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
I don't know. I want to say it's gone from quicksand to, I don't know.
Something that's inappropriate to say on the air.
To glue. I don't know.
Oh, okay. If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Hooey!
That's great.
Thanks.
I love your depiction of Marshall. It is amazing.
Thank you so much. Honestly, voicing Marshall is making me like this character more than I used to.
I really love this character. I honestly, as Phoenix, I'm still talking in my Phoenix voice, but also as Nana, get grossed out with the whisker thing. It really bothers me. But otherwise, this is a perfect character. And
I think he's always kind of annoyed me, but like now I'm coming around on him because I'm really getting in that head. And,
yeah.
You know?
He's great. He's great. February 23rd, 12:32 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 9.
I'd like to resume.
What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh, whoa.
You're like, oh, what?
Here. Whoa, kind of scared me.
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue. Your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. It's kind of reminding me of your... No, sorry. What's more, your eyes are I was going to say his mentor, but...
Okay. It can't be. This can't happen.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth?
Well then, I believe it is time we continue on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation.
This is unacceptable!
It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
Excuse me. Knock knock.
Who's there?
What's with this guy? A strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. What's with those purple glasses?
Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
Who on earth is he?
Oh! It's you. Those...
Oh! Sorry I'm late, Aji. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, eh, Aji? How you been? Swim much these days?
Hello. No. I've been so busy and that's not dignified. You know, I would like you...
Busy smizzy, Aji. My boy, you have to take time to relax.
Yes, indeed.
Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge?
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you?
So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son.
Huh? Thanks?
So sorry about our little Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly.
Whoa. Oh.
You don't have to be weird about it.
Little Worthy? You know, sounds like a put down. Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police? Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
I'm loving this voice too. This is great.
Oh, thank you.
So,
don't be weird about it, chat.
To what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Sorry.
Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this.
Hey, that's...
My sister's muffler.
So, the star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, this guy really was wearing that muffler.
But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On little Worthy's car, no less. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
What's this?
It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth.
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuse. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me?
This just got tense, ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't notice.
Have a look at this document where it says, person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there, Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had... Your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
Whoa. Okay, I know that I'm not supposed to, but this is kind of fun. Edgeworth just got served, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm really quite disappointed. The court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes?
He's like, oh, am I back in there? Okay.
Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
Yeah.
And what a tragedy that would
but
be.
If I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. When I
Whoa, what a
make my
tragedy.
injections.
Come on, just hurry up and open it.
What is going on?
It's slowly going to it.
What? Oh, okay. I was like, whoa. It's like, it was out of my
open it
hands.
up.
I wasn't touching anything. I was like, oh no. Okay.
There's a small tag on this knife.
It seems
That's
to
you.
say SL9 2 inches.
No, I think the 2's just in the quote.
Oh,
See?
got it. So sorry. Sorry, everyone. SL9 2.
What does that mean?
Well, I've heard something similar. DL6 of DL6 incident fame?
But it's strange.
Huh? What is?
I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or letters that looked a lot like this, somehow.
Let's see.
What? Don't scare me like that. You're holding it so close to me.
Sorry. I'm the one who's scared.
Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off.
And this dark red stain, blood?
Switchblade knife. Found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag attached. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife.
Sure thing. Not a problem, not even a little one, really.
Department in disorder.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? Oh, what a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
There was a murder at the police department? A detective?
That's hush-hush information, Udgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second. You said 5:15? That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Order!
Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright?
2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places? Little bit coincidental.
Right? The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Well,
this is quite the turnaround.
I know,
This should
right?
be the turnaround. This case isn't called the turnaround, but we've had those.
Turnabout, turnaround.
I know. Excuse me, special?
Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else.
Might that special thing be this little tag?
Sorry, Rhino, I can't say that now. Not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime?
I would think that is... No, it couldn't. See, I can't even say that's the murder weapon from the other one.
That's quite a mystery.
And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler!
This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you?
See, there's a lot of things that go on in the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Rhino.
Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue? Let's examine that knife while we can, Rido.
Do you really have to jump on the bandwagon with Rhino? I'm not liking these nicknames.
Well, I was wondering if you would comment.
Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. Would I click? No, I would keep clicking through, but will I have a chance to click on the knife?
I mean, you could try to present something at some point, or if you wanted to just look at your court record.
I should try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time.
Do you remember what that piece of evidence is? Might be a good time to check your court record. It's been 2 weeks.
Alrighty. It's this ID card. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Now, interestingly, this is broken. Got our creepy little dude. No. Why she's not wearing it? I don't know if that has... Why...
No, I don't think that's what he's talking about.
That was it. Oh, dang it. Wait.
What he's saying is that there's a piece of evidence where he's not really, like, sure what it means or why it's even there, you know?
Like, I don't know if it was this, the memo?
I mean, do you know what that is or why that's there?
No. And it's also numbered. Has a number dash something.
Yeah.
Okay. So would I...
So I think that's what he's talking about. Up to you if you want to continue pressing on everything or if you just want to try to present that.
Okay. I forgot how I would do that. Do I have to go back first? And
you have to go back. You have to click through and finish what he's saying right now.
Okay.
So, how are things down at the department? So you could either keep pressing, or if you want to do that, don't present it here, present it on the statement before, the one that you just did. That one, the unless there's evidence.
Ah. Wait a second.
At last, an honest-to-goodness objection!
This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
An honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from Achi? Oh, this is great.
Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92.
And this is important? Why?
Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim.
What's this? 6 minus 7s 12/2?
Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside?
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
SL9! That's the same thing that is written on the knife's tag. Order! Order! Well, Chief?
Oh, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto!
I win? Ah. What game is this guy playing?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. That's technically something you haven't pressed on. The one before, I mean.
Yeah. This.
Yeah.
So this knife was stolen?
Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it, in fact, a murder weapon? Nice. Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved.
So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder? And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car?
Hard to think there isn't a connection there.
Right now there's so many threads, I'm not quite sure where they connect, honestly.
Right. Yeah, I don't think you've pressed on this one either, if you want to.
Something happened at the police department too, huh?
You got a good look in your eyes there, Righto, my boy. Sharp. Hungry. So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed?
Well, didn't he, though, thinking back, everybody, didn't he just tell us there was a murder?
Well, this is, like, the chronology when you start, like,
doing that is kind of assumes that they haven't said the rest yet.
Got it.
It's weird. Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? Ugh. No matter, I understand. You were busy, what with Lana's case and all.
Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day?
There it is.
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department?
That's a fact! Surprising, isn't it, Aji?
I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
Just arrested? That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Rido?
I suppose I could help if you help me by giving me data on your case.
Good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing, and one thing only. You can save if you're unsure.
Yeah. Alright. Bum bum bum.
Only one, like, I don't think you'll get penalized for any of them, but only one of them is the information you need.
I'm trying to think of what would be... I thought we had already been told that it happened at exactly 5:15 at the same time.
I believe you are correct.
So we don't know where the victim was found or how the victim was killed. I don't know if how is going to be helpful. Just in that...
So you're leaning towards where?
Yeah, and the only reason why is, okay, if this was a serial murder, you know?
Sure.
Then yeah, I can see the how. Like, are they the same? Is this part of this this crime spree? But that's not the case here, so I don't know if the how is going to be that important.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
I don't know.
I mean, you saved, so I'd say go with the one that you're thinking, and we'll see.
Alright. So, tell me, where was the victim found?
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found.
Wait a minute. You said you would answer a question.
Let me finish. But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. You're silent.
I know. I'm trying to...
You're just trying to process.
The evidence room? Well, wait a second. I have heard of that.
The evidence room? Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
There's the connection between the two cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Happy? Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details.
probably, yeah, just press.
Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven.
You don't say. Well, out with it, Rido. What's your connection?
Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright.
The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room.
Not to mention, the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag.
And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room.
Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
You're freaking me out a little bit.
You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all.
Can we get the information unofficially?
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
What? Really? That worked? Oh, okay.
Who would have guessed? I thought that was a really stupid thing for you to say, but it worked out.
Oh, you never know. You never know.
Oh, I'll cooperate.
Oh.
And whatever else he said. Sorry, I realized that it was
I'm
new.
so sorry that I hadn't said
Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine.
If you're gonna tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Oh, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him.
Oh, this is another one you might want to save.
Yeah. I did just say, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So what do you think's gonna give you the most bang for your buck here?
Okay, I don't think gender is going to matter, so I think that's easy to eliminate.
Fair.
I'm leaning towards ID number. No, I don't know, because I think we accounted for all of the. I think he turned that upside down, and it matches the evidence. So I don't think we need to worry about numbers, maybe.
Well, the ID number is a different number, so I'm not quite sure how that matters.
Oh,
like how
okay.
that's related to what you're saying.
Okay.
The number the thing that we turned upside down was talking about a case number, which is very different from a ID number. Not to say that you're wrong or right about if we need it, but like those are two different things.
No, I guess actually what I was referring to is I don't think we have anything else like a piece of paper or a scrap or something that has a number that we haven't been able to identify.
I mean, you're saying I don't think. There's the court record right there if you want to verify what you're saying.
Okay. Okay, so this is... I wonder if he's even said yet that we don't know where this guy's from. Okay, so that's an ID number there. Okay, that's Goodman's ID. Alright, okay, it says Miles Edgeworth. So this is what I was thinking of, but I think now since that was turned around, all of the numbers have been accounted
Yeah, I mean,
for.
I think at the moment we've gotten what we need out of that in terms of connecting the two murders. What I would most think of is like what information, if we receive it, could we compare to something else to try to draw conclusions? You know?
So, yeah.
Whether it's... Oh, yeah. What are you saying?
No, I was just going to say, I don't know it... Oh. Okay. This is me thinking...
Okay.
If... Okay, the one killed was a detective. But I wonder if the victim's division, because we know, for example, that Star has something against prosecutors.
I think the division would be more like specifically division within the police department. Do we have info on like people's specific divisions?
I don't think we do.
So I guess what would you like compare that against?
Yes, but the ID number, I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, we do at least have an ID card.
Yeah. All right. I think I'll go with that then. Okay. How about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all.
We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189. Do you want to look at your court record real quick?
Yeah. 5842189. Okay, glad I asked for that. That's Goodman's ID. Okay.
Back.
Okay. And hopefully...
Well, that's quite long.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
8, 2... I can't do it.
You didn't even get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID of the victim at the police department, 5842189. Yeah, this number tells me something.
Just a
Actually,
little bit.
it does, Your Honor. It does. I think... I'm being very confident here, as you can...
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Come on, Phoenix. Look at your evidence.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
I mean, what is this?
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
Well, I'll show you.
Did you?
I tried
What
to
did you
hit
just present? Yeah, but I think you just did it on your...
No, I did, but it...
I think you presented your badge. Did you click the actual thing?
I don't think so.
Let's see.
The ID number tells me this.
My dear boy, you shouldn't believe everything ID numbers tell you.
Well, maybe I misheard, you know.
Mr. Wright, the court respectfully requests that you clean out your ears and pay attention!
You did not click the actual thing. You just immediately clicked present instead of making sure it was the correct thing.
Okay.
You have to actually click the right item to present, because you just presented your badge.
I did. Oh, man.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know how long
You can just go through. You're gonna be all right.
Give me some
Just take
straightforward
the penalty.
information for a change, and then we'll talk.
Mr. Wright, don't listen to them. Look at the court record. Scientifically.
Okay, so do I go now?
You have to keep clicking.
Okay. 2 detectives were killed.
You do deserve that penalty.
1 at the prosecutor's office, and 1 at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
And the knife. What was it doing there?
I'd better check this knife out.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to
Go back to the safe?
Let me make sure it's the go to the I'll cooperate one. Keep going. You really messed this one up, Nana. This one. Press.
Okay, present.
No, don't present. Press on that.
Wait, go back.
Go back. Press. Now you're gonna have to skip through a lot of dialogue to get back to where we're supposed to be.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Victim's ID number. Keep it going, because then you're gonna have to say, yes, it tells you something. Don't be so quick to present this time.
I still am not quite sure how I messed this up, but...
Because they opened the thing and you just pressed present without clicking an object. So it was the first object,
okay.
which is your badge.
Ah, okay.
You skipped a very important step in presenting. It tells you something. And go until the judge asks you and the thing pops up.
Okay. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Okay.
You just got overeager.
So now I keep...
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, now I'm just nervous.
Don't be nervous. Just keep clicking through.
Okay.
Here you go. So click the actual thing that you want to present. See how it's automatically on attorney's badge? You just went and immediately presented while it was still on that.
Got it.
There we go.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
What a way to describe it.
No, it's just I got confused.
And this is news.
Huh?
Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do.
The police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time.
He does. He really does like you.
Wait.
Edgeworth.
Oh. Yeah.
What he said was quite sweet for Edgeworth.
That is true. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Rido. Personnel IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
And this means what exactly?
He didn't remember the number.
Huh? Wait, what? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier? That started with 82... I've forgotten. You didn't even get the first number right again!
Good point, chat.
The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189.
Wait a second, right? What does this...
mean? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that?
Oh, sharp as a tack, Rhino. Sharp as a tack.
But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet, a Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time.
That's impossible. So what we're saying is... the same person was killed at the same time? And in a completely different location?
Order! 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 Chief, what does this mean?
No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said, wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins?
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait, aha!
This is you. It's the guy with the loudspeaker. This guy.
Excuse me, but it's Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises. I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Is that his voice? I feel like that's a totally different voice.
I thought.
You don't mean him? You gotta figure that voice out before he does more stuff later. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report.
Well, he's very loud and very fast, so I don't know.
Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Gah! Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Is that okay to say? I actually don't know. Can I retract that?
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy?
Ooh, his eyes are now kind of creepy.
What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law,
Well, Mr. Wright, you should know it, right? You're a lawyer.
Oh, well, it's,
Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So, what does this mean?
I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. Ugh. The connection was just proven by Rido over here. Good job, Rido, my boy.
huh? I was just doing my job.
No, no!
It seems we've come to the end of this trial.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors? You were even in the defendant's chair this past December. Ugh. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened if it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
Too bad he died, stop it.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court.
That feels like that's probably not true.
I will grant one further day, as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it is not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Well, that didn't go super great for Edgeworth.
I know. And it is 8:03, so this would be a good place.
Oh, nice.
This is a very good place to, so we're definitely going to save. It's not going to all of a sudden start up again, is it?
No, you should be able to save.
Okay. So I will save.
Oh, it's fun voicing those characters, but it's tiring on my throat.
I bet. I know. I'm going to drink some water, too. All right,
I got some water coming my way.
Yes. All right, everyone. We will take a quick break. And,
a brief recess,
yes.
if you will.
And then see everybody in just a little bit then. Okay. See y'all in a little while.
Yep.
Right. Bye. Hello, I'm back. Is everyone back? How are we? Let me know when we're back.
I've been here the whole time.
All right. Sorry, just took another sip of water.
Wow. While I was making my joke.
I know.
How rude.
All right. So before we officially start, I thought that I had that character very loud and fairly fast. So how are you thinking that I had?
Here's another important descriptor for him. Annoying.
Yeah.
What you just did was like he had like an accent or something. I don't know. It was weird. He's gotta be more kind of squeaky, I think.
Okay.
I know for a fact that in the game itself, he'll sometimes make like almost a chicken squawk noise because he accidentally chokes himself. So like you gotta channel the vibe of like this weird annoying guy who's very loud.
That's right. Okay. Okay.
Even if you don't hit whatever you did when he first showed up,
okay.
It's you gotta. I don't think what you did just now is gonna it's gonna fit.
Okay. So I was thinking of my bellboy that was like this. No.
Oh no,
I know.
That.
No, I know. No, I'm just okay. Alrighty. Okay, gotta try to channel.
I mean, I don't know how quickly we'll see him, but
Yeah.
he'll probably show up.
Okay. Let's click on it, right? No, all right, go back. February 23rd, 2:15 p.m., Wright and Company Law Offices.
Mr. Wright, so, what's going on with the case anyway? I can't tell, like, where we're at here. I'm just a little confused. Your style leaves me baffled.
Huh? Let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. So, like, obviously that can't happen. My initial instinct, obviously, is that he was killed in the evidence room first, and then his body was planted. But that still doesn't make sense because they logged him as being killed at the same time. So,
what's this and the evidence room part?
well,
The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
exactly. Well, that's what we're going to find out, or try to at least.
All right, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Whoa, I didn't think I said that out loud.
I could feel the energy.
Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us.
All right. February 23rd. Prosecutor's office, underground parking lot.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in...
He's being sarcastic.
Oh. Thank you. Yeah, it was only our
You're like,
victim
wait, this
who
doesn't
was,
make
he
any
was killed
sense.
in their evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
That oil drum, was it empty?
The oil drum, kicked over by the chief prosecutor, was brimming with water.
My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never.
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all.
How are you hearing my thoughts? I'm not saying this out loud.
You have like this frequency. Anyways, it's just we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Okay. Huh? But what's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid.
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
That's fair. We're testing bloodstains with this stuff? Not drinking it? We're not drinking
Here, look.
it. Yeah,
I'll lend you these glasses.
Sorry, I said that kind of like a quick. That was weird. But I just mean like we're not drinking it.
You were
so
thinking
like,
it to yourself, Mr. Wright.
All right. You had an extra pair of those things?
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see?
This game was originally on the Nintendo DS, so you used the stylus and poked the bottom screen. It was a gimmick.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Press enter to spray it on. Yeah, I know you're in a game. It's science. Okay, let's find us some blood stains.
Okay. Is it gonna let me move this though?
I think you can just click wherever. And it'll probably go with you.
Okay. Oh, okay. So let's see.
Just try clicking.
Okay, wait.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so examine, hit enter. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a blood stain?
It's so,
Emma, you're shaking.
it's just, well, this is embarrassing. It's my first time seeing real blood, okay?
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain. But, doesn't something strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, of course?
It's nowhere near the victim, or it's not, there was nothing in the car, or nothing where the victim was hanging out, so why is it over here?
Uh-huh.
What's odd about this scientifically? Yeah, the location. Why, the bloodstain's location, of course, is elementary.
Huh? Why is that elementary? I mean, I would think that if there was a fight, you'd expect some bloodstains here.
I suppose you might think that.
Come on, Mr. Wright. We're all counting on you, and you're disappointing everybody.
Well, that's kind of offensive. There is something odd about this blood stain. But if it's not the location of the blood, then maybe it's the amount of blood that's odd? Like, there isn't very much blood. And you would think if someone was killed, there'd be a lot more splatter around.
I definitely think so. Good job, you got it in 1.
Thanks. You know I got it in 2.
I was trying to be encouraging. Anyways, I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans where we find a blood stain, okay?
Okay.
See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yes. Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that.
Well, thank you for sharing, Emma. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Luminol testing fluid. Solution used for scientific investigation. Finds blood traces. Spray to use.
Luminol testing fluid received from one very proud-looking Emma Scott.
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious.
I believe that is Lunch Lady.
Oh. Ha!
Yep.
I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box.
Miss Starr.
You only trust your own eyes. Not bad, you two. This day old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. So, should we spray it on her? No, Susie.
Oh no.
Guess we could talk. All right. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Starr, but no, it's okay. It was my fault.
Oh, we know.
I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see.
So I just undermined all of my credibility by completely lying.
I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry.
Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable.
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw the chief prosecutor Skye stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands.
Ah.
I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? Do I present that to her?
I mean, you can keep talking to her and then do it.
Okay.
So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Starr?
Yes. It was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hard the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up.
Nope, that's
Coughed
Phoenix.
it. Oh, sorry. Coughed it up. They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know. I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
I can be your angel, I can be your devil.
I wouldn't doubt it. Every day, I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect.
Angle. Could be your angle, I could be your devil.
And before long, they called me the Cough-Up Queen.
Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
And
Nope.
you... Right, sorry.
Nope. You have to look at the name
I
tag.
know, because it's still... Okay, sorry. Okay. And you were let go, or fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. SL9? Wait! She doesn't mean... Whoa.
All right, now you can try
Whoa.
submitting stuff to her,
Okay.
but not right. You have to back and then do it. Yeah, present. It's deja vu.
I know.
DL6, SL9.
I know. So should I present that first to her? Or-
The photo was the thing you were thinking of, wasn't
Oh,
it?
okay, yeah. The blank photo?
That's the floor plans.
Oh. Okay.
That one. You have to actually present it. Present?
Okay. So
Yeah, you're on it.
if you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo. Yes.
In other words, 5 minutes after the crime?
Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem.
Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time?
I'd also, she mentioned SL9, so
Yeah.
I would show her one of the SL9 things.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know.
Really?
That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us... excuse me. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
All right, now let's see if she has more things to say. Hell yeah. Heck yeah? I'm sorry. I said a dirty word.
Bad. No. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable? To who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence.
Babe. She's been on a kick for a few months of correcting anytime someone should say to whom instead of to who.
Oh, okay. So
I don't think it's your bad. I think the game wrote it wrong, but she won't stop.
All right, so it's your line.
So they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence.
What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence?
The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job.
And you were one of those.
Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be... Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined.
I like that, her hat's a little bit different. Like, she doesn't have the full lunch lady thing going, but he's still a cowboy.
Yeah. Yep. And then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another slide. Sorry. There was another... I got so upset. There was another side to that case. The hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait. Those lunches you sell.
Yes, it's bodies. No, it's really not.
What?
I'm just...
Did you hear the laugh from across the room?
It's like those horrible movies that you like find out they're actually eating the victims or okay. It's like, I don't know. She's got a very creepy vibe going on, especially
she's
with
not
this
quite on that level.
I know. There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I'm slowly poisoning everyone. No, I'm still just.
You have got to stop making those jokes.
I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. As far as old boyfriends, how many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection.
So, Rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes? Then you should take this. Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Steak lunch. Received from Miss Starr. Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood.
Steak lunch received from Miss Starr.
Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he or are you his? Are you going out?
Why do you want to know?
I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective?
But now he's so cold.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall.
So, you want to try to go give him that steak?
Yeah. Alright.
Well, let's move to a different location.
Alrighty.
He works over at the police department, I think.
Okay. Gonna go by that creepy little thing. February 23rd. Police department entrance. I'd also like to go into the evidence room and spray that stuff.
Sure, if they would allow you, yeah.
I wish. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
Suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all.
So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime.
Great minds think alike, Emma. That's what I was thinking.
According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is.
She's like a kid at an amusement park.
Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
All right.
To the guard station?
Oh, wait.
Okay. Yeah, guard station would be inside the... I wonder who usually guards here. Any guesses from you?
Wait a minute. Is this... No, it was at the prosecutor's office, the guard station. But is this the same place? Is this the same place?
No, this is over in the police department, which is 30 minutes away.
I like how
she has many boyfriends.
Yeah. I like, though, how you can have seemingly all of these bottles. Do you see where my cursor is up here? Or, sorry, looks like a bunch of bottles of liquor on the top of this. It's like, okay.
Maybe they're actually all empty. They were like, you absolutely cannot. But he's like, well, can I have the bottles?
Yeah, I love this cow skull too. I just love all this.
Right.
And I love how his clothesline is like ropes. Oh my gosh, he's got a lasso.
Yes,
here.
exactly,
That's
right there,
hilarious.
right in front of the door.
That is so
like it's a trap.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, and this is the evidence room entrance. Okay, very interesting.
Yep.
February 23rd, evidence room entrance, guard station. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime.
It sure seems that way. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
I think you're right. All right.
So unfortunately, he's not actually here.
Okay, we're going to examine.
I guess we'll have to go elsewhere for now. You're right. Let's examine.
Okay, let's see. Again, how can you get by with drinking at work? This is cracking me up.
It's just like water in all of them. He just wants to drink from.
Ooh, it looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there.
Okay, well, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, I think we know who this is.
There's a security guard uniform hanging here.
It's not a uniform. That's a costume.
Nailed it.
I really did not see that line, audience, before I said
Amazing.
that. That's so funny. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
You really do echo him. It's just the confidence. You guys are on different levels there.
Yeah, that's true.
A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? A punchy, a paunchy, a pinchy. I know, a poochie.
It's called a poncho.
Wait, maybe that wasn't it.
It's a poncho. I said that before too. It's a poncho. But I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being because it's kind of funny what she's calling it. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, well.
Yipes! These sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
How did he even get these? I would just think one big one would be sufficient, but no, he's got...
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
Oh, I know, that's sad. Now you're making me sad. But how so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction.
Emma.
Just like her.
I don't know what to say. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
Okay, let's see.
This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch.
I'd say I'd be more of a yard myself.
Good one.
Thank you. Well, let's see. Nothing else on these monitors. I guess it's not going to let me check out these bottles.
Did you look at the Texas sign?
Oh.
No, nothing. How about the lasso?
Oh, that's funny. Oh, it's gonna load in a lasso.
Look, on the floor, a lasso.
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
A trap here? Oh, wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination.
And also the door itself, yeah.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Wonder if there's a keypad. Okay, that's not gonna...
Feels like that might be it.
I wonder if I can use... I'm gonna use the detective's badge.
Is the hat itself different from the cacti? No, it doesn't seem like it.
No, doesn't seem...
Feels like that might be it.
Okay.
And he's not here, so we gotta go look elsewhere.
All right, we can't... I can't use the detective's
No.
badge. Darn.
I mean, he's dead, so I don't... They've probably deactivated it.
That's fair. Darn.
Yeah, I guess back to the entrance, because that's the only thing we can do for the moment. Oh.
February 23rd, Police Department entrance. This place is charged with frantic energy as always.
I don't know who it is. So I'll let you just say please in some voice, and we'll figure it out.
Please!
Oh.
Huh? Wasn't that...
Oh.
Oh, okay. One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you.
Detective Gumshoe.
Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
Oh.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence.
The criminal? You mean...
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy.
But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
Listen, pal. All I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly.
Wait, don't leave.
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later.
He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start. I wish we could just follow him into the evidence room. Can we do that?
I don't think that would help. I think we should probably go to the detention center.
Okay.
I guess go to the law offices. And now try to go to the detention center. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
February 23rd, Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Still, I do feel better about things, a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing.
What was that?
That's him.
Sir, what I'm saying, me, a perpetrator? I'm saying I was the perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's still different, but it's better.
Hi. Greetings, sir.
Wait, I know who you are.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got yours point, sir.
Officer Meekins! So you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report?
Self-describing as a little lost lamb.
How should I say this?
Wait, he isn't, is he? You? Officer Meekins? You didn't, did you?
Perpetrator! Officer Meekins reporting, sir!
What? What?
Now this is an unexpected turn of events.
Let's talk to him, even if he's loud.
Sir, I'm a patrolman with the general affairs, sir!
Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
I had some businesses that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So normally there's a guard at the evidence room?
But it was empty, sir. That's right, sir, because the evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall.
How's this on your voice box?
Marshall?
That's where I happened to consult the security room monitor.
You could, he's gonna have a decent amount more things to say, and just for the sake of your voice, you can maybe have him be annoying, but less you yelling all the time until he does the thing where he's obviously yelling. You know what I'm saying? This seems intensive for you, is all I'm saying.
Well, also, people listening are going to have to, turn down the volume. Okay.
I know, right?
That's what I saw, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room, sir. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person.
What the heck is this guy doing?
I loved that.
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center.
How long were you out? Days? That's you.
Might I ask what happened to your hand?
Sorry, I was sneezing.
Oh, that's okay. You cannot sneeze.
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir.
Chat has a clip suggestion for you for TikTok.
Oh, clip that.
Oh, I think it's the
wow. Okay.
So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
A bandage on his hand? Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. Do I jump to the bandage?
Yeah, you can do whatever order you want, okay. Yeah.
About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
But sir, but there was nothing I could do.
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious.
The next thing you knew, you were, huh?
Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
I know, I'm shocked too, Emma.
Then, when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir.
Ugh.
Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt?
He's so much.
The victim's body disappeared?
That's some story.
Now the other one.
I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim.
I would, but you happen to be in the detention and alive and well at that?
Ah, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives.
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None.
No.
Nor did I have any recollection of killing him, sir.
At least someone around here is more confused than I am.
Let's try presenting something to him.
Ooh, maybe the knife?
I know what it is,
should I
but
just look at so I'll just look at the court record here for a second.
well, you can present, but
Oh, I can hit present.
right, and it'll open it up.
Got it. I'm thinking the lunch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm thinking this knife, but
Given that it's about time to end the stream, I'll go ahead and just tell you that you should show him the ID.
Okay, thank you.
Because then we can finish the conversation up, and that'll be a good place to start.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah. Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir! That's it!
Ah! That's what?
My head was blank until this very moment! But sir, now I remember, sir!
You mean you remember what happened?
You have to clear your throat.
That card was the cause of it all!
This ID card?
Exactly, sir! That's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing!
I better try.
It's fun glancing over at the window and seeing you perform as you do it.
I better pry into this one a little deeper.
All right, yeah. So he'll have a new thing to
okay.
say.
Got it.
Just a sec.
Oh, wait, how did I do that? Oh, I hit present again or something?
No, just cats causing problems. Do you think you could take a look at this?
But isn't that what we just did, though?
Well, wait, did you just present it?
I guess I accidentally presented it.
Oh, no. I meant go back to, just skip through it. But I just meant to go back. He has new things to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just skip through it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I blame the cat who distracted
I don't
us.
know. I don't know how. Yeah, I could. Well. Okay.
Now go back.
Oh, I missed it, but then present. Okay, sorry. All right, crime details. Can you tell me what it is you do remember?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost patrolman. A little lost lamb, if you will.
I won't.
I didn't know Detective Goodman who was in the evidence room.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So, you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What did he do?
That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me!
That's a bad response.
What?
Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir.
What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I awoke, I was here.
Right.
So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here?
They told me that it had to be him, sir, on that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly.
No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. The crime, my crime, the crime I swore to step out. It's there. It's me. It's on tape.
And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
No thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we better go check out the crime scene. All right.
I think that's all that we can get from him for now.
Alrighty. So
That seems like a good place to stop.
alright, so we will go to options. We will save.
Yeah.
And now I get to rest my voice for a week.
Right?
Yeah.
No, my voice too. I'm like it's almost hard for me to keep doing Emma. My tongue's like lead over here.
You did awesome on your
Oh, thank you.
I hope our audience appreciates the heart and soul we put into our characters.
I hope so.
Oh, sorry. All right. I think I saved twice, but that's all right. We can go to the title screen here in a second. All right, let's go to. Oh. All right. Well, we will stop for tonight. We will be back next week, and we will continue. Do you think just your prediction? I'm not going to hold you to this, but do you think in 2 weeks we can finish this case?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty long. Probably not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say definitely no, but probably no.
All right.
But we'll give it our best shot.
You heard it here. You heard it first. We may not know. We may not finish it until 2025. All right.
It's possible. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
All right. Well, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day.
And,
or their evening, rather.
Well, sure.
And we'll see everyone.
Could be day, depending on where they live.
This is true. This is quite true. All right. Until Wednesday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.